We'll fight for freedom wherever there's trouble. GI. No, that's a whole different life. It's a whole different dimension of stuff. But I used to be into Joe's back in the day too. Me and my brother was crazy on that stuff. Yo, you guys doing? Y'all good? Yeah? Yeah, I'm good. I'm good. I got a full belly. I just finished my lunch and so doing a quick lunch break video trying to just put in that hustle cuz I never know when I'm going to have a free moment to breathe and so just trying to make the most of it. Carpe diem, carpe noctem. Seize the day, seize the night. Yeah. Do what you got to do to make that hustle and make it work. But hey, speaking of making things work, we have two Optimus Monkey customs, two fan modes today, and we have Purple Primal, Primal, and we also have Wingfinger Primal over there as well. Man, you know what? If I sound a little bit like jittery right now, is I'm on this keto tip at the moment, and I'm not eating any animals, so it's particularly difficult right now. But I'm getting through it. But I just had a little tiny bit of sugar, and man, I'm bouncing off the wall right now, and so so apologies if I'm a little goofball at the moment. Yeah. If you guys follow the channel for a while, y'all know that the guy on the left, the Primal with a Wingfinger, this is a build from way back actually, and this guy over here is a slight tweak on the Primal and Paleotrex build that I did some time ago. But I figure, hey, why not, dude? Bring these guys back. And the reason I put them together is actually I hadn't shared this guy on Insta, and I'm glad that I did because some of the folks are like, "Wow, this is cool. I never seen this. I want to go build it at home." That's I'm gonna just share with y'all. That's dude. That's one of my favorite things when somebody tells me that, like, and don't worry, I'm gonna bring that guy back on camera. When somebody tells me, he's like, "Yo, I love this. I'm gonna go build this at home," dude. That's so satisfying. It's so pleasing, and it's such an honor for me when you're like, "Hey, I'm gonna go take your recipe and bake my own cake at home." I'm like, yo, that's awesome. And I just realized the camera's a little bit crooked and I'm going to hate myself for trying to fix it because I'm probably going to mess it up, but let's try it. Okay, I think I did it. Maybe. Um, but yeah, it's such an honor. It's such an honor. And I'm so touched when anyone tells me that. But thank you guys. Thank you. Forever who builds any of my builds at home. Thank you so much. Yeah, thank you so much. Yeah, it's really, really quite an honor for me. It's like if somebody had painted a famous portrait or something, and then you found that somebody repainted it at home because they liked it so much. You're like, aw, thanks. But anyway, enough about that. So here, this is Primal, and he's wearing one complete wing finger. I think he looks really neat. He has a couple little add-on bits as well, like that little back filler and the chest filler and stuff, but that doesn't affect the fan mode in any way. But yeah, check him out. Check him out. Neat, huh? Neat. So let's bring his brother. Worlds Collide or Cross Dimension, Buzzworthy, all these crazy names they have to market these guys. But let's look at this guy. Yeah, he's cool. He's real cool. And I tried both using Transmutate to kind of match with the Cyan Teal and also Skelivore. Skelivore worked much better. Skelivore worked much better, in pairing with the purple hands, the purple chest crest, and things like that. And had the transmutates, the Dino head been cyan, I probably would have used that, but it's not. It's cast in gold. And so I was like, all right, Skelivore, you are up. And so we have this guy over here, and yeah, let's do a quick 3-6 on this guy. Neat, huh? Neat, 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 neat. Dude, I love the little hand axe. Love that hand axe. And yeah, he is also using 100% of all the bits. I mean, I would say that 99% of my builds use all the bits, but sometimes they don't. And originally it used to be like a thing for me to be like, what the heck is that outside? Yo, there's some like military chopper outside. I don't know if you guys can hear it or not, but holy smokes, dude. What are those Hueys? Holy smokes, what's going on? Um, so sorry about that. Sorry about that. But yeah, so it used to be my thing. That used to be like, oh, I got to use all the bits. I got to use all the bits. But at a certain point, I was like, dude, why am I discriminating, dude? Why am I caring? Why am I setting up these like artificial rules, dude? I'm just here to have fun. You know what I'm saying? And so, but anyway, Despite what I just said, he uses 100% of the bits right here. And dude, I think he's great. I've been calling him kind of Optimus Tribal because I love this kind of the fingers draping down. They almost look like feathers or something, and I feel like he has this real kind of like indigenous animal skin armor type like look. Don't know how to better say it and stuff. And but obviously both of them, because they're boned out, like they certainly have some tribal warrior type look, and I think they're great. I think they're great. I think it's a shame that that little hole right there, that they couldn't have hollowed that out, and perhaps it may have looked it could have looked perhaps a little bit unsightly, but I think it would have been perfect for at least that original mold, that original build that they advertised, the one with Optimus Primal, and it looked like he had a Paleotrex, but it was like I think he has a saber tooth fossilizer around him or something like that. But I was real disappointed that he doesn't have any real 5mm ports other than his hands. He does have a fake one in the form of a screw hole right here on the lower side of the calf. He does have one, and so my Ractonite build kind of uses some of that, even though my Ractonite build of this guy is not my favorite. As I. So let's see. So I told some of the folks on IG that if they wanted to build this, that they can come on YouTube and find it. And this was some days ago. And I told them, hey, just give me some time. Well, here it is. And so I may as well break him down. The Wingfinger Prime, I will leave the what is it? The original video in the description. So if you want to make that guy, you can go ahead and do that using so. But let's talk about Optimus. Let's talk about Tribal over here, purple Optimus Tribal. So the easiest thing, you look at the hands. This is just that axe bit, and it's plugged in using the robot head from the bottom. I love that hand axe. It's nice and compact. I mean, I love the big battle axe too. But I think, hold up, sorry, I got a savagely burp. And if you hear this, you're gonna unsub. So hold on. Yo, that sounded like a T-Rex roar as appropriate. I was just watching the movies that made us on Netflix, the thing about Jurassic Park, and whew, savage burp. And over here on this hand is this is just the Paleotrex, Skelivore, whatever. I'll just call it Paleotrex. So that's the first name that pops to mind. Paleotrex tail, tail spine, tail end, and that's the sword. Um, okay, so how this is made? Okay, it's a very secure, dude. It's not going anywhere. It's not going anywhere. It's a very very secure harness that's built around him. And so the first thing that you're going to do is the dino head, which is covering the face. I love that, by the way, that headdress. What you're going to do is make sure that the jaw and the top of the skull are basically separated. So you basically open the mouth as wide as you can, and then you have the lower half of the jaw, the lower half of the jaw basically sitting between that back covering and the back. Do you see it? Let me see if I can adjust the light. My light, for those of you who've been asking, like, why don't I fix my lighting and stuff like that? I live in a really small apartment, and my room is actually really small too. And I work from home, and so all of my setup basically is, it's my work stuff, and then I have some space for my transformers and stuff, and that's why I can't really do much else at the moment. So please forgive me for that, but I do my best. I do my best, and so take a look at this. This is basically the jaw. You know what? Like, I don't want to undo it, but I'm trying to see if there's a Paleotrex laying around here somewhere in which I could show you, but no, I can't. I don't got one handy. But what you're doing is you have that dinosaur jaw and you're opening it up wide like that. The bottom jaw goes over here, and the top of the jaw goes over here. And this little peg, which would normally plug into the jaw, you don't plug into the jaw, and you have it angled back here. And that's to kind of hold it down, so to speak, on the back. There's a little hole at the top over here, and you place the buckler. Now, these hands, basically, these are plugged in right here at the side. You see that? On the other side as well, both hands. And then they drape over the shoulder, and that little heel, the thumb, if you will, of that particular thing, plugs into the heel of the foot, of the calf. And that calf you extend down. You see that? You have that extend down, and then you plug it into the thigh. And the thigh basically is like a belt on the back, and it holds everything in place. Dude, it's real secure. It's real snug. And then yeah, you just basically plug that into the other knee port, angle that foot up, and get that heel to plug into the thumb. And that's really about it. That's really about it. You know what? I'm just gonna undo it so you guys can see it. But I mean, I think you can figure it out. I'm gonna undo it because y'all are special. All right. So it's basically like that. It's basically more or less like that. Get it? Got it? Good. All right. I'll move this guy to the side. Um, all right, and now that he has his armor off, I don't feel like putting it back on. Like I said, the Optimus Primal with Wingfinger, I will put in the description so that you can check out that old video. Um, yeah, yeah, that's it. That's it. No amusing anecdotes on this one because I'm a little bit short on time, and this video went a little bit longer than I thought it would. That's all I got today, friends. Yeah, I hope you guys are doing great. Hope you're doing super safe. Hope wonderful things are happening in your life, and if not wonderful things, hope nothing bad is at least happening. Because hey, as long as we're just chill, it doesn't have to be like fireworks and like happy birthday or Christmas gifts and every day. Yeah, as long as no one's antagonizing you and you're stress free and you're just kind of floating along this current of space time. Yeah, I think that's super cool. I think that's super cool. Yeah. So all you hip cats and kittens, yeah, continue to remain cool and frozen. And I don't know where this metaphor is going, so I'm just gonna stop right now. Adioski, bye.